We'll try again. I'm going to continue now, trying to make a simple skirt. Looks like I'm in frame now, I hope. This will be interesting. Oh. I started working on this simple skirt yesterday. Hi, let go, thank you. I gathered up some of the back simply because it had to fit in here, and I put on a placket. It's not done very well. I think I did lots of things wrong. I sewed on the pockets, and I don't know what happened. I top stitched it. I've top stitched the pocket opening here. I think I should have done something before I cut this open, but this is just, first time. This is a practice. This is the first time I've done pockets. Now, okay, second time I've done one pocket in the skirt, but I had someone there to help me, and well, that was in the side seam, so it was a bit different than this, where it is in the just through the fabric. It's scary. Anyway, now the pockets. I'm sorry, you are free to laugh, because the pockets, oh my, they are not the same size. This pocket here is bigger than this pocket here, so yeah. And I thought yesterday that I would box pleat this. Now, I just closed it all the way around with zigzag stitch after I had just sewn it. I just made like a little square here. But I am going to try and take like this little piece of tape here and sew that on to the pocket somehow, and then fasten it when I put on the waist tape or the waistband. I don't know if this will work, so this is just I'm just trying things out here. I probably learn lots by just doing whatever. Oh boy. Maybe one day it will be better. Hopefully. Over time. Or maybe I should just have done it, made side seams and all that. Oh well, I'm going to continue now, trying to make a simple skirt.
Taktik, at du skal Ferrex gøre løbet hårdt, og så skal bør lige afslutte det. Mishaps kommer altså op og blander sig i frontgruppen her med 1200 meter igen. Meget, meget stærkt af sloveneren. En masse stærke afrikanske løber i hælene. Og her altså guld til Uganda. Som altså også har en sølv og bronze for mændenes 10.000 meter. En rigtig, rigtig god konkurrence. De her atletikdiscipliner for Uganda. Nu op på 3 medaljer.
Men altså den første er guld til Uganda. Og vi er slet ikke færdige med at uddele hverken guld, sølv eller bronze. Vi har 3 finaler endnu. Og den næste vi skal sætte i gang, det er mændenes hammerkast. Manden er den første. Det er Mikhailo Kokan fra Rusland, en 5. plads ved VM. Så var han altså en rigtig siden 2020 her. Men Miller er fra Storbritannien og er tidligere 23 mester med sit andet. Sølvvinderen ved de amerikanske mesterskab hedder Daniel Howe. Og så den spanske rekordholder her, Javier Cienfuegos, der bukker og gør entré på det olympiske stadion. Tidligere VM-sølvvinder fra Rusland, Valery Porkin, der som alle andre russere ikke kunne stille op for 5 år siden i Rio. Og så den amerikanske mester Rudy Winkler, der også er amerikansk rekordholder, kommer til Tokyo i stor form og kommer over 80 meter for første gang sidste år. Nowitzki her vandt bronze ved legene i Rio og har også 3 bronzemedaljer på CV'et i træk. Han kunne godt tænke sig at få et lidt ædlere metal med hjem denne gang. Det samme med ham her, franskmanden Quentin Bigot, er VM-sølvvinder fra Katar, men har aldrig vundet en OL-medalje. Og vi har også en nordmand med, det er Eivind Henriksen, som blev nummer 11 ved OL i 2012.
Han lignede en, der skulle ud og fiske.
Ja.
Men det skal han ikke. Han skulle ud og kaste
på ryggen.
Der.
Og så har vi fra Moldova Magiev, der blev nummer 10 ved legene i Rio, er med til sit 3. OL. Og så ham her, Pavel Fajdek.
I sewed on the waistband here on my simple skirt, and then I flipped it, and then I put some cotton canvas inside here to make it a bit more stiff, firm. It's quite thick actually, but I would like this to, be that width so that it wouldn't curl up. I stitched on the waistband and then of course ironed it, flipped it over, folded it. I put this inside. I stitched it to the seam allowance from when I attached the waistband from the right side, so that when I would flip the back side here, or the waistband to the back, then I would know exactly what it was going to be like. This end here I didn't do anything to. I haven't stitched it because I'd much rather do that by hand than on the sewing machine. And it's the same thing up here. I'll just have to do that with the sewing machine. No, by hand as well. Now, oh, the saga continues. The pockets that I attached to this waist tape, I just measured it. I pinned everything down and this down and tried it on as best I could before I decided where to put these. It was actually quite okay. So I placed these where they were supposed to be, pinned them in place, and then I stitched in the ditch, which is fine. I have to do now to the simple skirt is just sew this by hand and this bit, and then sew up most of the back here, the only seam in the skirt. And then the hem, and put in some closures. That's really nice because that means that soon I'll be done with this simple skirt. And then it hit me, I haven't put lining in this skirt because I might actually need to fasten these pockets to something, because right now they're just like blowing in the wind wherever they want to. And then I thought, well, I could just attach it to the lining, and then it hit me. I have sewn the waistband on, but I forgot that I had to put the lining in there. I just really wanted to finish this simple skirt. I'm sorry about the noise, I'm making coffee. But it annoys me a little bit that I cannot attach the, sort of fasten the pockets to the lining, because I don't think I should try to attach it to the skirt. Now, I do have to do something about the pocket openings, because that didn't go so well. Hey, I cut off some excess. But it will just be really fiddly if I am to sew on tiny pieces to sort of... Hi. Oh well. Maybe I shouldn't make this simple skirt any more complicated than I already have. I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe I should just stop for today, and then maybe tomorrow I will finish it on the third day. This simple skirt project is really, like, I don't know, it has just taken off into orbit. I mean, what? Maybe I should just look at these pockets, and then if I don't find some sort of solution, I'll just let it be for tomorrow. Or maybe I should just hand stitch and watch some YouTube videos. I'm gonna have some coffee now. Yes, at least that I can decide to do. I was thinking about maybe I should sew together this back seam and then look at the pockets tomorrow and all the other things that I said I needed to do. But then it hit me that if I sewed up this back seam, it would be a bit difficult to get the pockets in the sewing machine. That is my problem there. I'm still thinking about that maybe I should use that scrap piece that I cut off the waistband to sort of try and solve this mess. It's a problem on both pockets. So what I ended up doing was actually sewing this together. It's just whip stitches, and as well here with this there. So now that's done. For closures, I'm just going to use hooks and eyes, I think. I'm gonna stop for today, it's late. I am trying to see what I can do with the pockets tomorrow, and then sew this back seam here and do the hem. And then I think that's it. Then this skirt should be finished. I'll look at it tomorrow. So, about this skirt. I removed the placket that I had sewn on here at the side, and then I seam ripped this, the side here, and I did the same on this side. Now, the reason why I took this off is because it's probably too wide for a placket, so I thought I could take just half of it and then fold it like this, and this would be okay size for a placket. The reason why I want to use this half is because the scrap piece that I cut off the waistband is this size, and to solve the problem with the pockets, I don't honestly think this little piece here will do when I have to do something here at both pockets, and that will be 4 little pieces. Now, it's not easy to actually get something that you can get a good result of. At least that's what I think. Maybe I can use just this one for just the upper bit here. I'm thinking I'm going to do some kind of small square that might just overlap a bit because I have to be able to sew down this edge. I have cut it. This one I have cut way too close to this one. This piece I put in the pocket to blend it in with the skirt. Should have been wider than I cut the slit, and I shouldn't have sewn on the pocket in the entire length of the slit. So I'm gonna try and see. I think that this size would be better to try and make somehow solve this. So I'm going to do that now. The pockets in here, I have begun to doubt if this is sufficient. Maybe I should have taken a piece of this and actually attached it to this side here also, and then up to the waistband to also try to keep it in place, because the pockets, well, they can still just, So I'm thinking that maybe I should do that. And then I'm still thinking if I should put in some lining, which will be rather annoying because now I have sewn this up, and if I have to take off the waistband, it will... I don't want to take off the waistband. But then again, if I am to fix this, but then if I put in some lining, at least I could attach just this little bit to the lining to make sure the pockets stay in place, because I don't want to fasten it on the skirt, the outer fabric. But then it's also, well, there is, where is it? Here. There is some paint here on the skirt, which I think is, there's also something down here. I think it's a bit weird, I bought this from someone and it's actually dirty right there. I don't know what it is, and this is right to the center. So maybe I should just try and solve the thing here with the pockets, do up the back seam, put in some cloches, and then see if this will actually work. And then next time I decide to do a simple skirt, at least I will have the experience from when I made this one. There's also somewhere else that there's some paint. Oh well, I can't remember where that was. So I'm like, how much do I want sort of, to invest in this? Oh, look. Can you see that? It's also, there's some stain here as well. I think I'm going to try solve the pockets, slits here, and then sew it up, put cloches in and everything, and remember to put it in the placket, of course. And then it will be good. Oh, there's the paint. No, it's the same. Yes, this has to be it. I'm going to see if I can actually find out how I'm going to solve this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I am going to attach the placket And this is the first time I am ever going to attach a placket. So, wish me luck. I hope I'm doing it right. I don't know. This will be interesting, very interesting. Okay, I've sewn on the placket to the outside, and then there's something about you're supposed to fold it like so, and then I have my edge where I've sewn it, but then do you have to do it like here and then flip it over so it's the other side here, and then you stitch it down to make oh boy, I think I'm just going to try and do something here. It's dinner time, so maybe I should just get some dinner before I do something wrong. More wrong. Okay. Oh. So, sorry. I need something to drink here. I don't run on tea, I run on coffee.